World Grand Prix Darts Final, Michael van Gerwen v Peter Wright. Predictions, odds, statistics, records and TV time. Michael van Gerwen faces Peter Wright on Saturday night and #X27 World Grand Prix Final. So here and #X27 our betting guide including statistics, records, odds and predictions. After 5 action-packed nights at the unique double-starred major in Dublin, the world numbers 1 and 2 will battle it out for glory. Van Gerwen is appearing in his 5th final here in the past 7 years as he bids to lift this trophy for a 4th time, while this is Snakebite and #X27's best ever run on this stage as he seeks just the 2nd big major of his career. Our darts expert Chris Hammer brings you all the statistics, head-to-head records and analysis you need before picking out his best bets for the clash, which starts at 8 p.m. live on Sky Sports. Head-to-head records. Scroll down for tournament stats, routes to the final and best bets. Tournament statistics, MVG left, right, routes to the semi-finals. Click here for full tournament results. Michael van Gerwen Peter Wright. Michael van Gerwen and #X27's response to the growing opinion that he and #X27's losing his swagger has been emphatic. After demolishing Steve Lennon and Darren Webster without breaking sweat, he averaged over 100 in a stunning display of double-starting darts against Dave Chisnall before putting defending champion Darrow Gurney to the sharpest of swords. Even when Gurney managed to get 2 sets to deciding legs, MVG kicked them both off with 160 visits, showing he and #X27's in no mood to let matches get close. On this form it seems daft that we were all questioning him, even with 16 titles to his name this season, although I for one don and #X27 think he and #X27's immune to another sting in the tail on Saturday night. He comes up against Peter Wright, who does and #X27 have a mental block against him anymore and is instead full of real belief. There was a time between June 2015 and November 2016 when he just cooled and #X27 beat the Dutchman anywhere on any stage, but a long-awaited victory in a UK Open qualifier in February 2017 ended a run of 16 straight defeats. Including that occasion, Wright has won 7 of their last 18 meetings, which isn't and #X27 too shabby at all considering MVG and #X27's dominance of the game. Perhaps more significantly, his 7-5 triumph in Week 2 of this season and #X27's Premier League marked the first time he and #X27 got the better of MVG on a televised stage in the UK, and the second on TV anywhere, having also done so at the Japan Masters in 2015, while he then completed the double over him in front of the Dutch fans in Rotterdam. Between those nights he suffered 2 defeats in European Tour finals to Van Gerwen, but on very recent form he and #X27 won their last 2 meetings, including that unforgettable Champions League of Darts semi-final in which he sensationally hit almost every double he aimed at. Crucially, he and #X27 carried that finishing form into this double-starred major in Dublin, and his only proper scare came in the semi-finals when falling 3-0 down in sets to an on-fire Mensur Seljovic. He and #X27 only won 2 legs by this point but never gave up as he launched a stirring comeback to demoralize the Austrian and reach the final here for the first time. All week he promised to end #X27 gatecrash and #X27, the final having expressed his disappointment that all the hype continues to be around MVG and Gary Anderson, so hats off to him for both delivering and entertaining. The 2016 UK Open champion badly needs a 2nd big TV major of his career, and although he and #X27 understandably underdog, I believe he can do it. I was there to witness firsthand his incredible comeback against MVG in Brighton, which added fuel to the pre-Dublin talk that the Dutchman and #X27's powers were on the wane, and those memories will be drawn upon, especially if things get tight. It and #X27 obviously much harder to cause MVG continued problems in such a long format rather than the shorter early round matches in which he was foiled at the UK Open and the World Matchplay, but Rob Cross did of course manage it as recently as last December. Prediction: 4-5.